of the members of this group. They have angered.
And we have no ever-loving idea what's going on.
Something must have.
It's been vampires, bloodsuckies, Nosferatu.
Hey, what's up everybody? Steven here, aka Wild Eye Guy 85. Like I said, I'm off today and tomorrow, so I plan on doing a few Wild Eye reviews. This one's going to be for Creature Cabin. And this also made my top 20 favorite art for Wild Eye covers. So if you haven't seen that video, check that out. And they did a really good job on the cover art. The creatures in it, they look pretty much like that. Maybe just a little bit off, but I mean, they look pretty close to it. The effects in it are a little silly at points, but that's what they intended on this, and it was all in good fun. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was funny. It is a horror comedy. It reminded me a lot of certain parts Evil Dead. And if you keep an eye out, there is like an Evil Dead cameo, something in the cabin that you'll spot when you watch this movie. At one point in the beginning when it started out, it also reminded me of Buffy the Vampire Slayer a little bit, which I'll tell you in just a minute. And here's the back. And so you can see her holding the creature there. There's like this demon unicorn in it. And I'll go ahead and read the back. Brings to mind earthly cultist horrors like Sam Raimi's, as well as the kind of camp, idiosyncratic horror of an early Peter Jackson movie like Dead Alive. Being the Chosen One really sucks. And Chosen One, like I said, those of you who are Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans, she is the Chosen One. And I'll get to that in just a minute again. Sorry, just reading the back. After losing her job and boyfriend, a young woman travels to a remote cabin rumored to be haunted. Once there, she must battle against a group of demonic monsters and cultists who emerge in the attempt to create hell on Earth. Bonus features included behind-the-scenes documentary, special effects featurette, scene selection, closed caption, and trailers. Wild Eye released this in 2018. It did come out in 2017. Stay tuned for the Internet Movie Database information. It will reveal an alternate title. So, this movie was very entertaining in my opinion. I enjoyed it a lot. It was silly. As for the Buffy portion that it reminded me of, it starts out, there's some girl outside of the cabin, and she's fighting off these hooded figures. They kind of reminded me of the priest of the first in Buffy season 7 when they hunted down the chosen, or the potential slayers. If you remember that and you watch this, you'll see what I'm talking about. This movie, the actors in it, some of them are better than the others, as always, but everyone, in my opinion, played their part well. So Oscar, the main girl in this, she's in a band. She gets fired, and as soon as she gets home, her day's just getting worse. Her boyfriend walks out on her, took the couch or bed or whatever with them, and the roommate didn't even think anything of it. And the next day, she invites her to go to this cabin with her that they're staying. This is in Australia. I don't really want to go too much into it, but I'll tell you, there's a lot of good gore. The scene where she's coming out of the floor is one that reminds me of the Evil Dead. The creatures invade the one guy who is meant to meet up with her roommate's boyfriend's friend, so they could hook up also. There's a really squeamish part, I guess you could say, where a creature he's in the bathtub, and you can imagine where it enters him. I'll leave it at that. This movie has, well, besides the band before they break up or they fire her, it's got really good music in it. The creatures are kind of silly in it, but the gore is pretty on point. So it's pretty gory. You got your nudity in it. Typical Wild Eye, gore, nudity. If you're into that, of course, this is definitely for you. I enjoyed the unicorn. There's like one point it like flies when it possesses. It's a little confusing. You gotta pay attention. There's also like an alternate reality type deal going on. You got a kangaroo that even comes back from the dead. The way it's brought back, I was laughing. I couldn't believe how they decided to bring the kangaroo back. But you got her boxing a zombie kangaroo. You get a rap battle in it. I mean, just so much craziness goes on. If you want to laugh, this is definitely one to check out. Like I said, I enjoyed it. May not be for everyone, but, when you go into these movies, you got to expect the type of movies you're into. It's not the greatest, but if you want to laugh, and I believe the director and writer, when you can tell they're having fun doing this, and it's meant to be the way it is, to, laugh at it and enjoy it. So definitely check this out. I'll leave a link for Wild Eye down below. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'll have the Internet Movie Database information and a trailer after that. Alright, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Alright everybody, here's the information on Creature Cabin. Apparently its original title was called Tarnation. Came out in 2017. Runtime an hour and 30 minutes. And of course, Wild Eye picked it up, I'm guessing 2020. I'll go ahead and show you some images from it. And I'll also show you the trailer after this as well. So stay tuned for that. And I already read the back to you, so I'm not going to go over the synopsis. Got a 3.4 out of 10, which I give it higher than that. I give it at least a 6 or 7. Yeah, it was cheesy, but it was meant to be that way. Like I said prior to my review, my thoughts on it, but I don't think it deserved that low of a rating. It was directed and written by Daniel Armstrong. Cast includes Joshua Diaz as Bo, Emma Louise Wilson as Wheels, Jazzy Holt as Cameron, Sarah Howitt as Virgin Sacrifice, Daisy Masterman as Oscar, Dana Swinburne as Rain, Sean I'm sorry if I'm saying the name wrong, McIntry as the boss, Blake Waldron as Wilmer, Mitchell Brotz as Stoner, Mark Entwistle as himself, Jen Costello as Self. Okay, I guess all these people played themselves in the movie. Joshua Black, Benjamin Hall as Creepy. And then it says what you might also like for liking Tarnation, aka Creature Cabin. And that's it. Stay tuned for the trailer.
Are you going somewhere?
Oh yeah, Bo and I, we're doing a dirty weekend. You should come with us.
Maybe I will come.
Oh.
Besides, it's not exactly like a weekend away in a cabin in the woods is going to kill anyone, is it? It's definitely not as advertised.
You know, it's said, by those who believe such things, that this painting is under a demon's curse.
Let the summoning commence!
Everybody! Let me in! There's something bad out there.
Is that blood?
Rain.
Oscar! I know you can hear us!
Fine. Let's play it your way.
It's